Today's video is me playing the Falcon layout, and it's a Sabattus Disc Golf course in Maine. This was recorded about 2 weeks ago. I am just getting together, putting the intro and stuff together. So this is my first time putting 18 holes together in one video, so I hope you like it, and let me know. And now to the video. Alright, playing the Falcon today. Hole 1, 283. Light flip up to the right. Tight gap, about 8 feet. Let's see if we can hit it. First throw of the day. Definitely a little bit more to the left than I would have liked. We'll see how that goes. Alright. First putt of the day, about edge of circle, a little bit downhill. See if we can cash it. Although I want to get it a soft there, so I want to start with a bogey on 1. That was a layup. Let's try a full run. Better. Oh, let's go ahead and tap it in. Hole 2, 191, uphill. Looks like it's perched off by some rocks. Gonna go with the Simon line balance. This is the V3 version. Just try to aim towards, there's like a Eagle Falcon sign I'm gonna try to aim at. Have it go left of that. Ooh, that was almost gonna ring it up. Probably went about 30 feet long left, but we'll see where we end up. All right, we got about 15 footer. It should be a gimme. Oh, but first, real big putt of the day. Got a stream in the background. Let's keep it. A little bit higher than I would have liked, but I hit center of the pole. First bird of the day. Well, that's too flippy. Get back. That might be in the tree. Good thing I got it on video. All right, so that's where we teed off from, behind that rock. Somehow I ended up in about 50 feet away from the basket. Got a little lucky, so we're gonna try the true content creator, phone in hand, go for the putt. All right, circle 1, take that. We're gonna try to do the content creator. Made it. All right, looking like we got our first forehand hole of the day. You can kind of see the basket right under the edge of the trees on the right hand side. See my foot now. Stay on the tee pad. My one complaint about this course is that so far through 4, there's not many good ways to record, but that's just very nitpicky. I'm gonna try to aim for the yellow basket and just have it go to the right with a forehand. That felt pretty good. I don't know because I can't really see it from the tee pad, but we'll take a look. Looked like it was pretty good. In this sloppy mess, but we'll just try to do another content creator. Nice and easy. Looks good. Ooh, that was a little low. It's in for a bird. Another hole where you can't really film it off the tee pad, but pretty simple 240-foot hyzer. Gonna take my A5, something a little bit overstable, but kind of aim for that EF sign on top of that white tree over there. Oh. A little bit further than I wanted to, but that's gonna be pretty perfect. Pretty damn close. Let's try to get this done. All right, finally a hole where you can kind of see the basket off the tee pad through those trees over to the right. Obviously, that's not the gap I'm going for, but we're gonna take this left-hand side gap, something a little bit flippy. Probably my pink heats that I threw off the first and actually commit to the throwing it flat. Got a weird cut roll, but it's a par 4, so I can at least just play up for a simple birdie. That's probably what we'll do. This is definitely not a run-in situation, so you're just going to see me laying up. Boo, boring golf. That is way shorter than I would like. This is so much a tester that I'm putting down the tripod and actually going to put this. Focus on aiming it downhill at the basket. Make sure it hits metal. Don't want to send it past. Square the chest. And float it out there. Oh no. Well, it didn't roll down, but of course. Oh, that's a tough bogey to take. All right, move on. All right, this hole looks so fun. We're going to throw a couple funsies. This will be my main play, and then we'll kind of go from there. But 220, just a big hyzer shot. Kind of aim towards those white pines on the right. Have it fight in. This isn't A5. Probably can hear this creak to the left of me, maybe, with the microphone, but we'll find out. Come on, one time. Ooh. Let's try the zone, sign by Paul Macbeth. See if that can ring it up. It's a little too wide. Big skip, maybe? Try my flippier A5, but way more hyzer. Too straight. And too far. You know, for funsies, we'll try the glitch. Hyzer line, right at the basket. Oh, it's a little wet. No way. Come on. All over it. All right, this was the first shot. I already picked up all the discs because didn't want them all in the shot to show you all my disappointments. But this was not bad. I mean, definitely in line. Had the ace run potential. But we take the 2. I might come back just to play this one hole later. All right, so check this out. I did not want to record this hole because I could not find any good lines of sight. And I was actually able to hit this little middle gap right here perfectly. And I must have went right over the basket or just a little short because I got a big flare skip about 40 feet to the left. I don't know if you can see that pink disc in the mud area, but it was fantastic. And I wish I had some video proof that it was actually kind of close. But this is the video proof you get. Yeah, we're just gonna put this one out off camera, move on to the next one. I don't think I'm making this for 2, so this is probably gonna be a 3. I will update you guys otherwise. Update on the last hole, I did end up getting a 3, but enough at the par 4, so I think I totally birdied the last hole, which is, you know, main par, I guess. So this tee sign is confusing because it's kind of saying that it's straight off the tee back to the right. I don't see a basket, and according to udisc, it's kind of pointing in that direction to that basket, so we're going to play to that one. I might have to reshoot this. I don't really feel like walking all the way over there. So we're going to take my balance, have up this gap, And if I'm still up on the hill and I see the other basket, I'll just play for it. Does say it's a par 4 yet again, main par. Weird. It did trickle down the hill a little bit, but if I end up seeing the other basket, I should be able to go for it wherever. So we're definitely playing to the right basket. Would have liked to be closer, but this is for eagle technically. I do have this gap right through here. It's about maybe 3 feet. I'm just gonna try to throw it at it. It's hopefully hit cage. If not, maybe leave it short just a tad. And we hit the tree, but it's 10 feet, so easy bird. To show you the ant line, it's easy bird. Just tap up and throw it in. Easy. All right, we got a par 5, 526. I'm not gonna complicate this one. I'm just gonna throw my stable heat down this like dirt path that ends up to the left. Just based on the T sign, it's looking like if I get further left to that other dirt path, I should be at a good spot to attack it. I don't see the basket yet, but I'm just gonna assume that's over there. Cool. And I missed my line, but it might get lucky. All right. Just because I want to see what would happen if I threw it right. Try my nuke, straighter nuke. Just want to see what happens if I actually hit my gap. Still releasing early. This sucks. You can kind of see the tip of the flag right there. We're not in a great spot by any means. I think I'm just going to kind of throw out this way, get to the fairway. Like I said, this is a par 5, so I don't need to bite off too much. I just need to execute the shot. Oh, I got real lucky, and I'm still in a bad spot. This is going to be a tricky shot. I want to go something super overstable. I'm in between my zonalist and my captain's raptor right now. But I really want to hold this backhand flex line. The head fights that right at the end of that basket. I think I can throw the captain's raptor a little bit better and just deal with the fact that it might go too far. Really commit to this inhale. I'd remember to lean back, fall through. Too high, but I did execute it enough. I can lay up and down for an easy 5. Like I said, this is my 4th shot, so technically this is a birdie look. But I'm just gonna kind of play smart, take the par and move on. Oh, worked out better than I wanted it to, but we'll just walk over there and tap out. But, 5. Another shot that's kind of blind off the tee. I saw the eagle basket way up on the hill, and it looks like it's about 100 feet shorter than that on the right hand side. So we're gonna play something flippy through the gap. Hopefully hit it. Thinking a heat here. Find my fake heat again. I feel like I haven't thrown it great today, but I know I can trust that we'll flip through that gap. So I don't hit one of these early trees, so we're just gonna do that. And throw it to the ground. There might be a gap over there. You can't really see it, but this basket uphill on the hill is not the basket we're playing towards. Right here. Ours is like right here in the ravine. So it's a sick shot. I just wish you guys could see it. I'm kind of aiming towards that yellow sign on the tree back there. I'm having a dip down left. Really don't want to hit this tree, so we're gonna play a little further back. Shouldn't hit it. I think I'm definitely in the 8.5 by 11 square. Throw my balance. What a tree kick as I fucking hit the tree. Could have been worse. This is my 3rd shot, so I kind of have to go for this. Might edit all this out. Who knows? For the 3. A little left. Just when I thought I wasn't going to record anymore, I was kind of getting over it. Yeah, beautiful hole. Right at the basket, 193 feet, par 3. Kind of think of forehand, but I think my forehand has not been great today. We're gonna try backing right at it. Go. I flippy A5, kind of aim at the big rock that's near the in front of it. Oh, come on. That was pretty perfect. Definitely putting for a bird. Buzz maybe? I feel like I'm right on it. I just need to get the right line. Try proxy. All right, we're done. Those are all good runs. I'm not mad about them. And this slop for my first one. I already picked everything up. But, focus. Get this bird. Layer 2, always better. I'm gonna try to play the skip shot with the Zone OS because it's definitely a tight gap to hit. It's weird because there is like this forehand line, but you're kind of aiming at the other 13th tee pad, and I just don't feel like that's the way this hole was intended to be played. Oh, what a terrible skip. I threw the shot exactly how I wanted it to. I just did not get the skip I wanted. It's a green, to be honest, but if this skipped how I wanted it to, this would have been money. Very high up in the ground. Elevated basket, so we're just going to tuck it up in there. That is not tucked up right in there. Alrighty, elevated basket, 12 feet. It's not hard at all. Just throw it in the basket. Orange disc with the orange basket. Deserves to be in its home. Didn't have that pop. I don't know what's going on. I'm just missing easy putts. 229, hole 14. All right, we're gonna get back on track here. This is an easy forehand hole. Aim at the rock, have it go left. All right, sorry, right. Captain's drafted forehand, aim at that boulder. Should be easy. Give it the height though, because we kind of wanted to crash in pretty early. And I want maybe a little bit more into the right, but that is pretty fine. Should be an easy putt. Got the rock to save me if I miss. A little bit of a left to right based on the flag. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera perfectly. Oh, gave it the juice. Tap this in. Right here, where we should do. D27. Little baby hyzer. We're gonna go A5, whoopie one. Project A5, pick yourself up on. Oh, too far right. That's going to be real bad. All right, we're about 80, maybe 100 feet away because I threw it too far right. All right, finish off strong. Yeah, 6 putt to make. Or just a layup. .242. Pretty sure it's that. Yeah, the close spin. That's kind of like right sucks here. Maybe see it. Give it a try. I'm gonna go with the A5. Full 12 footer. Got a little lucky. I said 12 footer. Get this in for the bird. It's been a while since we've gone under par. Let's go. Stroke felt good. All right, we got 2 holes left. Let's finish up strong. All right, basket is right over here. Like I said, my biggest critique about this course is that the baskets are not super easy to film on camera, but the course is phenomenal. Like, well upkept. Some tee pads, I will say, could use a touch up because they just seem like they've kind of fallen to the wayside over the years. A little bit of crumbled concrete, but other than that, you can't read concrete over. But we're gonna go forehand for the first one. But I might take a funsy here. Oh, just needed to beat that. Alrighty, forehand up, probably. Not a great spot. You are basically in mud. Here's what it is. I definitely have to wipe down my tripod after this. Oh, there is a nice right-hand line here, so I'll probably do that. Just float up a zone OS right next to the basket. A little bit further left than I wanted to, but I did execute it. And execution is key. Alrighty. Get our 3. Whew. Smooth as butter. Last hole. I don't even know where the basket is, but this is the last hole of the day. I just want to end off at a par. The sign says down that way. There's a man to the right, which makes me believe that if you wanted to, taking this right gap by those baskets would have been the play. Sign does say it's pretty right of the tee sign, so we're gonna definitely go forehand here. Taking balance to finish it off, just because it's what I've been doing pretty well with today. Wow, I hit that sign almost. That felt pretty perfect, to be honest. So what's crazy is I think if I didn't hit this tree, it was gonna be pretty solid. Like I was gonna definitely be down there at the basket. I want to pick up my zone. We're gonna get redemption right here. Drop it right in the basket. Almost. Just a little too far right. But tap this in. Literally a 10-footer downhill. Awkward footing, but throw it in there. Woohoo! Finish off the par. All right. So I ended up shooting 6 down. Ultimately, I'm proud of that score. I started the round really hot, and I think I had a higher expectation when I got towards the back nine of it. And with the recording, it was not something I was used to per se. So I almost scrapped this video. Luckily, I did not. So you are seeing a full edited 18-hole video. I know I'm missing a few shots here and there, but luckily, I was able to put a product together that I felt enjoyable enough to put out onto the internet. My goal is to put more 18-hole courses together, mostly filmed in Connecticut. This was probably a one-time thing where I was in Maine, where I felt like this course deserved an 18-hole video from me. So, like I said, if you want to see more of these videos, like and subscribe, and I will be sure to put them out throughout the coming months. Like I said, it's beautiful weather out here in Connecticut, so we will definitely be out playing more disc golf. So, hope you enjoy this.